This camp bonds boys together, men together, creates men from boys. There's an energy here that you just want to come back to and you want to be around. You feel it as soon as you come down the driveway.
I've been able to acquire like so many great relationships with folks, and I think that that's the key of why a lot of folks come back year after year after year. It doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter what you do for a living. Like, a lot of those things are erased, and the big piece is just like being able to have this shared experience.
Outside of Agawam and in general society or whatnot, there's more and more ability to connect over distance and through devices and everything, but it's more diluted connection. And I think Agawam is really rich. When you're with someone, you're with them. And I think relationships as a result here are authentic.
That network and that community, whether you've spoken to somebody, a week ago or it might have been a couple of years ago, there's just an instant connection and a bond. And in a weird way, 30 years has gone by, but it feels like yesterday.
Yeah, Agawam, the impact is immense and ongoing. The values of honesty, integrity, and respect, I see those as fundamental values of Agawam. And if you agree with those values, I think it gives you a lot of stability in your life.
I was here almost every summer from when I was a young child, and then I was a camper and counselor. And I think a lot of the impact has been relationships, working with other people. I think Agawam actually promoted people to develop that kind of a skill so that they could relate to people. And then I think it carries over in all parts of life, really.
Agawam had a huge impact on my family. That was my father's, life's work and his true joy. Being able to have an opportunity to be at a place like Agawam gives you an incredible launching point for your entire life.
I think Agawam's most relevant now because it's an unplugged from technology. It's a unconditional support system. The thing that stands out to me most is something that I can't even quantify, really. I breathe, live, I do a lot of stuff because of what I've learned here.
I just want people to understand how special this place is, and sometimes it's really hard to describe it to anyone. I think sometimes you just have to come here and experience the little piece of magic that it really is.
My vision of Agawam, 50 years from now looks pretty similar to what it does now. We want Agawam to, feel the same, but also kind of evolve.
It's really about interactions among people and being true to yourself and figuring out who your best self is. So I hope that, and I think that Agawam in 50 years will still be doing that.
It really does feel the same when you walk around camp, and I think that's important. I think keeping the tradition of what camp is all about, which isn't the buildings, it's the people here.
It's made it through enough time and enough changes in the world that it will kind of continue as this very sort of magical space that people will continue to come to and love and carry with them.
Thinking about this weekend, that Agawam's been here for 100 years, and actually there's been a number of changes, but still the essential part is the same. There's a certain element of it that really hasn't changed, and I think that will remain. I think it's endured because of the connection from one generation to the next.